Hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm squeezing in another quick video today if I can by doing it on the school run again. I just want to update my safeguarding playlist because there have been a few little issues raised recently in some of the videos that I've made regarding the Sticker Woman Gwent situation, and particularly the behaviour of a couple of individuals that live in the area who I did reference them in the videos because of things that they'd said and done in social media. Now, one of them has made a little video responding to my video, so I'm making another video in response. Is that you've made public statements that indicate you are befriending minors on...
Rubbish.
Most of it is just, you know, hogwash. I mean, I'm absolutely fine with people having a different opinion, not liking me, whatever, that's fine. But one of the things that was mentioned in that video, I think is actually worth demonstrating. What's the word? It's worth using it as an example, as a teaching moment, I suppose, about safeguarding. And the comment refers to an individual who has made a comment, who has on YouTube, right? You as you know, you subscribe to people, and then what they do pops up in your feed. So subscribing to people can represent all sorts of different things. It can represent friendship, it can represent interest, it can represent somebody that you don't like but you want to keep an eye on. Doesn't necessarily mean anything. All it is a connection between you and that person. So in the evidence that I presented in my video, which was a screenshot of a comment section of somebody saying to this Katie person, "Oh my gosh, I'm 11 and I've got no content and you've subscribed to me. That's so incredible. That's so amazing. Thank you." And then the response from Katie is kind of like, "Oh, you know, that's fine. Hugs and kisses."
Right, so this is from my YouTube channel, and I did a video a couple of back last year actually about my anime drawings, and it attracted quite a lot of comments, and somebody put a really nice sort of post on there and they subscribed to me, so I subscribed back to them. You know, they put a really nice comment on this and they enjoyed the video, which was this person here, Licorice, and I just said, "Thank you, Abby, that is so very kind of you. Sending you best regards and warm hugs. Kiss, kiss, kiss."
So the question is it ever okay for a grown adult to subscribe, befriend, communicate with a minor age 11 on social media?
Said, "Thank you, Abby, that is so very kind of you. Sending you best regards and warm hugs. Kiss, kiss, kiss." So that there is what they're using to claim that I'm a map, to claim that I'm a paedophile, which is any reasonable person can see. It's all hogwash, and that is literally after digging and digging and digging and digging. That's the only thing they could find to try and sort of suggest that I was, you know, a bad person.
So the question is it ever okay for a grown adult to subscribe, befriend, communicate with a minor age 11 on social media? And the answer is no. No, it isn't.
You're looking for something, you're reaching so hard, and that is all you could find. And that's quite pathetic, really, Claire. It's quite pathetic that you're saying that. I mean, you're a bully, and you're all bullies, and any reasonable person who can see what you're doing here, you know, will conclude that you're a bully.
So what is the problem with a grown-up sending a message or befriending a young person age 11 in social media terms? Well, that is an unacceptable thing, because good safeguarding requires that as parents we have control over who our children speak to.
So I subscribed back to them. They put a really nice comment on this and they enjoyed the video, which was this person here, Licorice. And I just said, "Thank you, Abby. That is so very kind of you. Sending you best regards and warm hugs. Kiss, kiss, kiss."
We have control over who our children's influences are. And that means that if you were out and about and somebody was out with their children and you stopped in the street to say hello, that's absolutely fine because their parents are there with them. They understand that that's what's going on, that you've stopped and said hello. Similarly, if you volunteered for a local code club or for girl guiding or for the Scouts and parents were prepared to allow you access to their children in that way, that's absolutely fine. You have conversations with those children within the guidelines set out by the organisation you're volunteering with. Parents accept that those conversations are going to happen, no problem. Whereas Katie has got 11-year-olds saying, "Oh, thanks for subscribing to me on social media. I'm 11 and I've got no content and yet you're subscribing to me. Thank you." Why are you subscribing to an 11-year-old who's not gender?
I'm subscribing to an 11-year-old because they're a person who subscribed to me and I subscribe back to people who subscribe to me. That's all. There's nothing else to it. And
the problem is that you are not allowed to make any contact with children without their parents' permission.
I'm subscribing to an 11-year-old because they're a person who subscribed to me and I subscribe back to people who subscribe to me. That's all. There's nothing else to it. And there is absolutely zero evidence there that I'm doing anything wrong. All I'm doing is being polite. I'm saying, "Thank you, Abby. That is so very kind of you. Sending you best regards and warm hugs. Kiss, kiss, kiss."
That means you shouldn't give likes. You shouldn't subscribe. You shouldn't send messages. Because from the perspective of somebody that understands safeguarding, I see that as grooming.
All I'm doing is being polite. I'm saying, "Thank you, Abby. That is so very kind of you. Sending you best regards and warm hugs. Kiss, kiss, kiss." I mean, this person here obviously liked my video and I hope it will inspire her to go on and draw and do art and to learn stuff like that, And that's the only interaction I had with her, Claire.
So the difficulty is that you see that as something that you want to do because it makes you feel good to know that you've inspired somebody. That's how you framed it in your video response. And as a safeguarder, what I'm saying to you is that doesn't matter because this isn't about you. This is about keeping children safe.
You're not a feminist, you're a bigot.
Generating any content. Is it just a way of forming some form of communication channel with that person? Maybe?
No, because I haven't communicated beyond that. I haven't, and there is no evidence there, and you are just making all of this up, right? You are just it's a nudge, nudge, wink, wink. That trans woman sort of said warm hugs, kiss, kiss, kiss to her to somebody who says that they're 11 on there, and that is all. Anybody seeing that would say, well, that's no evidence of anybody being a paedophile.
And keeping children safe means you think about the impact on the child. You're not so concerned with the impact on the adult. No, this is why it's difficult to safeguard children online, because of people like you.
No, because of people like you.
So in this instance, what is the impact on the child of that? Well, first of all, they could be establishing a line of communication out with their parents' knowledge and concern with a grown adult with their own motivations, and that's not acceptable.
That is literally the only interaction I had with that person, and you can see that. So why are you making things up, Claire? Why are you making things up? Because you're a transphobic bigot.
That's grooming. That's the name for it. That's the word that describes that what that is.
Them inappropriately. There is no reason for any adult to befriend a minor on social media. Just don't do it.
But I'm not befriending a minor on social media, but I'm encouraging, like here, I'm just being nice to the person, and my video was meant to encourage people of all ages, you know, to pursue art.
And I'm not making a judgment about you personally. I'm saying that that's what that is.
And that's what I was doing on my video. And I mean, if you want to see that video, you can look it up on my channel. You know, it's about anime and other drawing as well. And I'm just talking about my drawings basically. And you know, if I inspire a child or anybody of any age, that makes me happy. You know, and I'm not going to turn them away and not be ignorant and ignore them. You know, I'm not going to do that, Claire. So yeah. Anyway,
I don't have any reassurance to offer you that there is a way to do that is not grooming, because that's what it is. It's like saying, you know, I don't know, taking steps to travel across a road is not walking. Yes, it's walking. That's what it's called. It's called walking. Contacting minors without their parents' knowledge and approval is grooming.
Don't do it at all.
no, you don't tell me what to do. You really don't, Claire.
The impact on the child of having that contact with you might be like, you know, you said in your video you've had no further contact with that child, and I don't know any different. But the impact on that child is that even if that's just one contact with you, what that child has learned at age 11 is that it's okay to talk to adults without parental knowledge or supervision. It's not okay for children to talk to adults without their parents' knowledge or consent on the internet. That's dangerous. That's putting a child at risk. So your actions, even if you intend no harm to come to that child, even if you intend to never ask them for images or meet up with them or send them anime drawings of suggestive poses of cat people, you are wearing down their defenses. You are wearing down their boundaries in a way that is damaging to that child. Because safeguarding is about boundaries. And it's a really clear boundary to say to a child, you do not have contact with any adult online without your parents' knowledge or consent. Possible exception, actually, to the rule is that it's okay to phone Childline if you are a child and you are upset and you are distressed or you feel at risk or you feel hurt. It's absolutely okay to phone Childline. It's okay to talk to teachers at school because they're already given that permission to talk to you by your parents, by the fact that you're going to that school. And it's okay to talk to the grown-ups in the organisations that you're a member of. But it is not okay to ever talk to any grown-ups online. It's not okay, even if it's just one comment, even if it's just a little conversation, it's not okay. It's really, really important that children learn that until they're old enough to use discernment to understand which conversations are conversations that are safe and which conversations are conversations that are not safe, they are protected from those risks by their parents and by society if the parents are unable to protect them.
If you live in the South Wales area, around Bristol, anywhere like that, please just cross the street if you see these two characters coming anywhere near you. Don't have anything to do with them, don't engage them in conversation, keep your kids tightly held by the hand, and leave them to seek the mental health treatment that they really they really do need.
So, just a little safeguarding video. I know that safeguarding is always a really contentious topic because people feel personally accused when you talk about safeguarding children. But it's not about you. It's not about me. It's about the safety of children. It's about the rights of children to grow up without undue influence and damage from adults around them that have their own things to deal with, adult things to deal with. And children should be allowed to be protected from that. And it is not a personal slight to all of the 7 billion people on the planet. Say 3 billion of them are adults. That's 3 billion people, I'm saying, should not contact an 11-year-old on social media without their parents' consent. It is not personal about you. It is not actually about your intentions at all, because your intentions don't actually matter. What matters is the fact that that is wearing down a boundary that is there for a very good reason.
But she's definitely sort of saying that children have to be safeguarded from us.
So I just wanted to add one more thing to the video, and it is to say to any young people that if anybody does make contact with you on the internet who is not your parent or an auntie or somebody that you already know, that your parents have given permission for you to speak to using whatever platform they've allowed you to use, any contact with any grown-ups online, please tell your parents, tell the teachers, let them know that this has happened, because we really want you to be safe. And you're not going to be in any trouble, but we do need to keep you safe. So thanks for listening to my school run safeguarding video, and I'll see you again soon. All the links are in the description box as usual. Please like, subscribe, share the love. If you want to help me out, there's a PayPal there that you can drop a couple of quid in. I'll be very grateful. But in any case, I'm going to continue to make videos. So you take care, and I'll see you soon.